Hi guys, Sanji Bells, my fairy treasures. Okay, we're back to finish. Let me show you what we're finishing up. We're finishing up the skate that we're going to then collage into our background. And this is what we're going for, the final product. This is one that I already did. And I had to take it out of my art journal because I had to make some prints of it. Okay, so we're going to finish this up. We need to draw the leaves on. But before we get to that, I have the winner of the giveaway. I had said in the last video, the last two videos, just to leave a comment, and the next time I come on, I would choose a winner. So I did random number generator, and the sixth name was Rose Gold Wings. Congratulations, Rose Gold Wings! You are such a sweetie. You always leave me the sweetest comments. You're always so supportive. Thank you so much. You totally deserve this. And just make sure that you what should I do? I'm just trying to think because you can't personal message anymore. Okay, what I'm going to do is below this video is my email address. So just email me your address. Okay? So below this video is my email. Email me your address and I will get all these goodies off to you. And just to let you know, what I added on to the winnings is I added on prints of my work. And this is printed on, this is what I do. I print on brochure paper. And then, God, my brain is gone. I print on brochure paper. I do it on map settings. And you guys, it makes the most beautiful prints. So, here's this one. So this is the first one that I did, the one I just showed you, and now we're working on the second one. And then this is the other one I did. So kind of like a girl's old school roller skating boot, and then the guy's old school roller skating boot. So you'll get the prints, these two prints. Again, you're going to get this beautiful rose stamp, which I love these stamps so beautifully. Whether you're stamping with acrylic paint or you're stamping with ink, with a rubber stamp, with any type of ink, it works beautiful. This beautiful stencil, this tree stencil, this 6x6 tree stencil, don't you love that? Oh, the best. Some watercolor crayons by Recollections. Like I said, these aren't brand new, but I have barely used them and I'm giving them away because I don't use them. But they work great. They're beautiful. And so I wanted to share those with someone. So I'm glad you got them. Remember, there's this sketch card mania. I got these from Dollar Tree, and these were normally like, yeah, $25 a piece. And it's how to create your own collectible trading cards. So you can get really cool tips on how to do art cards and stuff like that. So this is really cool. And then this also I got from Dollar Tree a long time ago. I bought a bunch of these coloring books. And it says a bargain price at $7.98. But regularly this was, I don't know, like $10 or $15. Anyway, Dollar Tree had these too. So I picked up tons of them for giveaways. And this coloring book is gorgeous. Look at this. This is the beautiful stuff in this coloring book. So girl, you will be so, I think you're going to be so happy to get this coloring book because there's so much beautiful. Look at that. There's just so, look at that. That's so cool. All leaves, all the roses. There's so much beautiful stuff in here. I look at the bird cages with the birds. You'll love it. I think you'll love it. Okay, so like I said, I have my email below. So just message me on my email, and I will get this off to you. Congratulations, Rose Gold. You're such a sweetie. You totally deserve this. I'm so excited for you. And there we go. Okay? Alrighty. And Rose Gold, underneath this video, let me know when you have emailed me your address, because I try to always check my email every day, and I'm not always the best about it. Or sometimes I get so many emails that things get lost. So when you email me your address, message me here underneath this video that you've done that, okay? So I can make sure I check my email. Okay, even though I'll be trying to check it. Okay, So let's get on to the skate and finishing this up. And after we get on finishing up this skate, we'll cut it out and we will go back to our altered book, which is my art journal, and we will collage that in. Okay? And if you haven't seen how we've gotten to this point and where we're going to, and where we're going from here, just look at the videos right before this and you can follow those. All right. So much talking. All right, I'm getting a little tray together here because we need to put, the thing we left off last on this skate was the rosebuds. We need to add leaves in. And did I add some leaves? Yeah, I started to add some leaves in, but I wanted to show you how I do the leaves. So let me just see something. Let me go like this, that, and come in a little bit. Okay, we'll go up like that. Okay. Alrighty. Let me get my paint. So I'm going to use this sagey green color. It's by Ceramic Coat. I said the best ones I like to use are folk art paints. That's what Donna Dewberry uses with her one-stroke painting techniques, which is what we're doing. One-stroke painting for the roses, for the buds, for the leaves. We're using Donna Dewberry's techniques. She has a YouTube channel, and you can go on her YouTube channel and follow her there, and you can learn all kinds of flowers. I know how to do roses, calla lilies, irises. There's so many things I've learned from her. Sunflowers. I'm getting ready to learn her technique for hydrangeas, which is a really easy technique, so I'm super excited about that. So, okay, I'm using a slant brush, and these are her brushes too. Usually she has green brushes like this. You can buy these on HSN. That's the best place to buy the brushes. About $15, you get like 6 or 7 brushes. But she had these mermaid brushes, so I'm like, yes, I need to have those. And I'm going to use an angle brush, okay, for these leaves. And I also used an angle brush for the buds. And I'm loading up, double loading like always, half green and half white. So I'm dipping it in the green and then dipping half in the white. And then come here. Okay. All right, so let's finish some leaves. See how easy it is with the angle brush? You don't even have to, you just place it down and go up. And it just really easily makes leaves. Sorry, but I'll be, turning my work around because I can't do it from, it's hard to paint if you're at a weird angle. All right, I need more green on here. Okay, I lied. I need to do, on my brush loading it, I need to have, I need to have 3/4 green and then just like a 1/4 of an inch of the white. So more green than white. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. So we're just placing some leaves here and there. Alrighty. I'm seeing if I need any more leaves. I'm going to put a leaf here. And let's see if we can't get a leaf right over here. Okay. And then we'll do a leaf here. We'll do another leaf here. And because we're doing such small leaves, I'm really able to not have to re-dip my brush or reload my brush too much. After saying that, I just reloaded it right now. But you can go a while before you have to reload your brush when you're working this small. Okay. Alrighty, I think that is what I want to do right there. You know what, I might do another leaf right here. Yeah. Oh, and I did take my scruffy brush, like this little scruffy brush here, and I pounced in right in the middle some green, and then the color of the leaves, and then I took some white and went on top of that, just to put the little green, little meshy, stemmy thing in the center. Okay, I think that's all the leaves we're going to do, so I think that looks good. Okay. I think that looks really pretty. All right, so let me rinse my brush. Rinse my brush, look at my time. Okay. Okay, so what I want to do is, let's work on the wheels down here, and then we'll do the silver part. But we'll work on the wheels first. I'm using, what I did is I used Jane Davenport's watercolor. Her watercolors right here. I absolutely love them. And I used a color called Fairy Tale, which is right here, which is there. Mixed it up with a lot of water to make it kind of light. And I went ahead and laid a foundation color of that first. Okay. So then I'm taking Processed Red, which is more like a very magenta type of pink color. And we're going to do some shading. So what's cool is when I did that watercolor, it's like putting a base coating down first. So it makes it easier to color over. You have your highlight basically. You put your lightest color down first, and then you put your darkest color and choose it for your pencil, which I'm using a Prismacolor pencil. I also use Jane Davenport pencils, but this one's a Prismacolor. Then taking a blender, you blend it out. And when you blend it out to like a mid-tone shade. So you have your darker, your middle color, and then your light color. And your light color is the one that is the watercolor that you put on first. And what's nice about this, it's a really easy way to shade and blend and highlight. Also, if you don't have very many pencils, different colors, you don't need so many pencil colors. So, what do I want to do here? All right, so we're just going to go all the way around the side. I love mixed media because I get to use so many different types of products, and I love it. So I'm just going over it with my blender pencil and blending it out. And then that brings, it goes from dark, I create the mid shade with the blender, and the light color is already on there because we use the watercolor as the base coat. And also it ends up being our highlight, our lightest color. Okay. And I already had gotten a head start. I already did some of the wheels, so. And if you're just watching this video and you haven't seen any other ones, this is my drawing. I drew this old-fashioned, old-school looking roller skate. And I so badly want a pair of old-school roller skates like this. These are so cool to me. I have seen people at the skating ring have skates like this. And I'm like, oh my God, I want those. Okay. And if you want to create yourself a little extra highlight and a little extra blending, you could take a white pencil and it will just lighten it up a little bit more and just make that highlight that you end up with a little bit lighter. And it'll blend things even more. Okay, and then let's shade this here like this. Okay, and blend that out with the blender pencil. And if you don't know where to get a blender pencil, you can go to Blix Art Supplies. They have their own brand, which I think this is a Blix one, is it? Yeah, Blix Studio. They have their own colored pencils, and I like to go buy some of their colored pencils just to see how they are compared to the Prismacolor pencils and how they are compared to the Jane Davenports. But also Michaels has, and they're like $1.99, so it's really cheap for a blender pencil. Michaels also has them. I think you get two, like this is how they had it that one time. You get 2 in a pack. It was like $4 or $5. I used a coupon. And then the other day I went there and they have this one brand. It's kind of an off brand. And they had the pencils sitting there next to the pencils that are kind of this one off brand. And I picked up a pencil for about the same price, $1.99. So, and it's called the blender pencil. I remember the day I learned about this blender pencil. This is a few years ago. I was like, yes, please. Some people don't like blender pencils. They just like using a light, medium, and dark of one color. Like taking this color here and going medium and then light. And then blending all those together by first using the light, then the dark, then the medium. And then kind of taking the light color and going back over the whole thing a bunch of times to blend it. Not me. I love me a blender pencil. I think it's awesome. So I'm going over that light pink color, and then I'm going into that mid-tone, and it just, with this white, and it just kind of blends it even more and gives a little highlight. Okay. Next, let's do the metal part. And we're going to do that with some more Prismacolor pencils. So again, these all both Prismacolor? Yeah. Because some of my pencils are Jane Davenport too, because I love her stuff. So I'm using the 30% Cool Gray and the 20% Cool, well, they both say Cool Gray. What the hell? Oh, what does that say? Oh, one says 50 or 30% Cool Gray, and the other says 20% Cool Gray. Anyway, it's a dark gray and a lighter gray. Okay, let me just show you. See? All right. And make sure you guys are seeing. Okay, so I think there's one more pencil that I wanted to use. Okay, for this part, no, but I am going to need a darker. Oh, here it is. Cool. And I'm also going to use this darker gray color on another part. And this is the darkest one. So we have a really dark, then we have a medium tone gray, and then a light gray. Okay. And we're going to do the metal here first. So I'm going to start with my lightest gray. Make sure you guys are seeing this. Okay, so I'm going to start with my lightest gray, and I'm going to use that all over as my base. Also, this will be the highlight color. And I usually put the lightest color as my base color, and I usually put a base color on. Whether I do the base color as a watercolor or another pencil or a marker. And the reason I do that is it saves it. You can blend easier all the other colors, and it saves you time of having to go over and over and over things. At the same time, there's another little part of the metal blade part here, so I'm going to do both of them. Okay, and I'm doing this very lightly, because if you go too heavy with colored pencils, then you get a wax bloom and then you can't blend anymore. Okay, so now I'm going to take the darkest color, the darkest gray, and I'm going to come in here like that. Then I'm going to come in on the other end. Now this is how you create something to look like it's metal. The same technique that I'm doing here, you can make it look like gold or bronze. Same technique. And then I'm going to go with the mid color, the mid gray. Okay. And I'm also going over that dark area a little bit too, so that it blends into that. And then I'm going to go back with my lightest gray right in the center and blend that into that lighter color, that lighter gray. So leaving that a nice highlight in the middle. Then I'm going to go back to my darker gray and just go back over where I put the darker gray in a little bit deeper. Okay. And then that mid-tone gray again, let's just go back over that again. And then the lightest color here in the middle. I'm going to take a little bit of white and kind of go in the middle there over that lighter gray color. There we go. And that gives you that like that look of like steel, like it's silver. Like, so you have your silver plating. Okay. All right. And if you want it gold, that'd have been cool too to do gold. Oh, I should have done gold. How cool to have the blade done in gold. Next time, just hit me right now. And I'd love to show you how to do gold, because gold is gorgeous. Okay, anyway, you take 3 colors again and make gold. Base color in yellow, and then use a couple shades of like a brown and a reddish brown, and then on the edges, and end up with gold in the middle or yellow in the middle, and it makes a really pretty gold skate. Anyway, all right, there's a second part of the blade right here, so let's do the same thing. Oh, I forgot to put the light. Let's put the light color down first. Oh, I did already put the light color down. I did that first. Okay. So we're going to put the dark on this end and then some dark gray on this end. Okay, and let's put that mid-tone in, the mid-color gray. And then we have the light gray. We're going to go over that again. Okay, and let's just get a little bit deeper on that gray, the deeper gray. And then go back over with the mid-tone again. Go back with a lighter color. And then I'm going to take the white again and go over that lightest gray and then the mid-tone gray just a little bit to get a little extra blending and a little extra highlight in the middle. So, see how cool that looks? It makes it look, I think it makes it look like, you know, silver. Oops. Okay, so then we're going to do the wheels. I already had done the metal part on this wheel over here, so we're going to do the metal over here. Okay. We're going to take, okay, we're going to take the lightest gray, or do I want to take the lightest? Yeah. We're going to take the lightest gray and color this in on this part. So on this part of the wheel, we're only going to use the lightest and the darkest, because we're going to use our blender pencil to get that mid-tone color. Okay. And take our blender. If you've had like a color, another color before that, kind of take a separate piece of paper and just kind of go like that and get any excess color off. I had some pink on there still from the last time when I blended up here. Oh, I blended the wheels. So blending that out, you create that mid-tone, that mid-color gray, the medium gray. And then, right in here in the center, I'm just going to add a little white. Kind of just give a little highlight there in the center. Okay. Again, how do I want to do this? I'm going to try and decide how I want to do this. Just a second. Oh, this is a perfect sample to show you. If you mess up with a colored pencil, it's so nice you can just erase it. All right, so this whole area, I'm going to go ahead. This is all metal parts here. All these little parts are metal. I'm going to take my lightest gray and just hit them all at the same time. Okay, now I've decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit this dark gray color right here underneath and just do half, and then take my blender pencil and blend that out. Okay, and then here I'm going to just color half the skate here, or half the skate after the metal piece. Hopefully you guys are able to see this. And blend that out. You really can't go too wrong with these. Are such little spots. Hopefully you guys are seeing that. Okay, and then here I'm gonna go on this end and then this end with the gray, the dark gray, and then leave it open in the middle and then blend it out. And add a little white right here to kind of bring a highlight out. Put a little white here and a little white here to blend. And underneath here, I got some little metal pieces. I just color those in. And we're not worrying about the shoelace here because we're going to cut that shoelace out. How much time do we have on here? Okay. God, time flies so fast. We're about to go to another part. So just go ahead. We're going to continue on with this, but just go to the next part because my phone's about to cut off. Start another video. So just go ahead and go to the next part when it does. Okay. All right. Let's come out a little bit. Okay. One other part that I wanted to do, I think I want to do it gray. Okay, pink and gray. Okay, we just need to finish this part right here. So let me just bring this here, bring you up a little bit. There we go. So right here, I've already, when I colored the wheel with that light pink color as the base color for the watercolor, I used Jane Davenport's pink for her watercolor, and I used her watercolor into here, and I already pre-did that. But what I want to do is I want to add a little bit of shading. I need to sharpen my pencil. Let me see. Look how cute this is. Got this at Dollar Tree. Mermaid tails. And I thought this would be great to do my shaving on my desk like that. And then being able to hold my my sharpener and my erasers on this little mermaid wing. So cute. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of shading around all of these little, I don't know what, these little buckles on the skates. do a little shading around. I'm going to use this magenta color to do that. Okay. Okay. I think this looks good. There we go. So I used the pink for that. Then I'm going to take, let me see what I did on this other one. What did I do? Okay, I just simply took, I think, yeah, we'll just take the mid gray color and just put a little gray in the center here. Put a little gray in the center, but in the center of that, see there's little black, like little holes, which is where the shoestrings are going. We're going to use a black pencil for that. I have one right here, a black Prismacolor pencil. Here's a Jean Davenport. We'll use that. So those little circles, we'll just do them in black. Hope you guys are seeing all this. It's such little small things. Okay. And we're done with the skate. See what you guys are seeing. Perfect. Okay, so this is what the skate looks like all together. Okay, so what we need to do now, let me put these pencils to the side. We need to cut this skate out, and then we're going to collage this into, the background. But let me go ahead and pause this and go ahead and cut this out so we save on time. And I'll be back with you guys in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Now, this was the, let me just make sure there we go. Oops, let's go like this. Okay, so the background, if you missed how we got the background, just go back a few videos and I show the whole process of how we got the background. Okay, now we finished off the skate and I went ahead and I cut it out and I collaged it into the corner over here, to the corner on this side. And I used, this is what I do because this is on a piece of cardstock. So I always like to use Eileen's Tacky when I'm gluing down something like cardstock that's really thick. It glues down really nicely.